Have you ever felt like you were out of place? Like your ideas didn't match the world around you? Like your rhythm didn't match the music everyone else was dancing to? That feeling, that strange dissonance, is not a flaw. It's the beginning of something deeper. It's the first step toward becoming who you truly are. In a world that demands conformity, standing out feels dangerous. But buried inside each of us is a unique rhythm, a different pulse, a silent music that only we can hear. And until we learn to move with it, we'll always feel like strangers in our own lives. This isn't just about self-expression. It's about freedom. The kind of freedom that requires more than rebellion. It requires truth, discipline, and the courage to be misunderstood. Let's begin. 1. The invisible mask. Most people are wearing masks, not the kind you see at parties, but the subtle masks of approval, performance, and fear. We learn to hide from ourselves early. As children, we absorb the rules, what to say, how to behave, who to be. We grow up learning how to blend in. Smile here, sit still there, don't be too loud, don't be too different. Eventually, we forget where the mask ends and we begin. Take William, for example, a quiet high school student with a passion for painting surreal dreamscapes. His work was bold, abstract, and emotional. But when he showed his classmates, they laughed and asked, "Why don't you draw something normal?" So William started sketching cartoon characters instead, things they liked. He got praise. But each compliment felt like a cut. He wasn't being seen, only accepted, and only because he had hidden himself. The more we pretend, the more we suffer. The more we silence our inner voice to echo the crowd, the more we bury our identity. You are not here to mimic. You are not born to repeat someone else's life. You are here to become something only you can be. And that process? It begins with removing the mask, no matter how long you've worn it. Part 2. Dancing without music. There's a story of a man dancing alone in the street. No earbuds, no music, just movement. People stared. Some laughed, some whispered. But what they didn't know was this. He wasn't dancing for them. He was dancing because the rhythm inside him had grown too loud to ignore. That's how it feels when you begin to follow your own path. You'll look strange. People will question you. They'll say, "Why are you doing this?" They'll say, "You used to be normal." But the truth is, normal was just a version of you they were comfortable with, not the version you were born to become. The music that moves you may not be audible to others, and that's okay, because your soul doesn't need permission to sing. Part 3. The sacrifice of authenticity becoming who you are comes at a price. You'll lose some relationships, you'll outgrow environments, you'll face rejection, ridicule, and silence. Jake knew this well. He was raised in a small town where his life was planned out. Inherit the family business, settle down, play it safe. But Jake had a different dream. Since childhood, he'd been obsessed with film. Every time he held a camera, he felt alive. When he finally left to attend film school, the backlash was immediate. Friends stopped calling. His parents were furious. He felt isolated, but he kept filming. And with each shot, each frame, he rediscovered his purpose. What you'll gain is worth more than the world's applause. You'll gain clarity. You'll gain purpose. You'll wake up without that heavy feeling in your chest, the one that says, you're living someone else's life. Authenticity is not a costume. It's not a trend. It's the full, raw, untamed expression of the self beneath the surface. It's terrifying because it has no script, but it's liberating because it has no limits. Part 4. Unlearning the world. To become who you are, you must unlearn who the world told you to be. You must question what you've been taught to desire. You must pause and ask, is this dream mine, or did I inherit it? Many of us are living out blueprints that were never written for us. We chase approval like oxygen. We confuse performance with worth. But the journey inward starts with one powerful choice: to stop running from yourself. It means embracing your contradictions. It means being okay with not being understood. It means rewriting the script, even if you have to write it alone. 5. The warrior of the self. To walk your own path is to become a warrior, not of the sword, but of the soul. In his 50s, Amir shocked everyone when he quit his executive job to paint murals on abandoned buildings. His neighbors gossiped. He's wasting his retirement, they said. What happened to him? But Amir didn't care. He'd suppressed his creative spirit for decades. Now he was free. And something magical happened. Kids from the neighborhood started gathering. They watched, asked questions, helped paint. Amir wasn't just filling walls with color. He was filling hearts with courage. A warrior of the self must fight off the pressure to conform, must endure the loneliness of authenticity, must learn to protect their essence in a world that trades identity for acceptance. But with each step, something changes. You begin to glow differently. You begin to attract people who hear your rhythm, even faintly, and want to dance beside you. You start creating, not copying. You start living, not performing. And that's when you realize you were never too weird. You were just early. So here's the truth. The world doesn't need more copies. It doesn't need more masks. It needs you, raw, real, and unfiltered. Becoming who you truly are is the most radical act of courage you can take in a culture built on imitation. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens in quiet moments of honesty, in decisions made when no one's watching, in risks taken when there's no applause. It's okay to be misunderstood. It's okay to feel strange. It's okay to dance when there's no music, because your soul knows the beat. So in the end, the journey to becoming who you truly are is not about perfection. It's about to be real, to be honest, to be different. It's okay to be weird. In fact, that weirdness is often the most authentic part of you, the part the world tried to silence because it couldn't control it. Yes, you'll be misunderstood. Yes, you'll be judged. But what's worse than being judged for who you are is being accepted for who you're not. You weren't made to blend in. You were made to stand out. You weren't meant to echo the noise. You were meant to sing your own note, even if no one else hears the music yet. Because one day, someone will, and they'll be inspired, not by how well you fit in, but by how boldly you stood alone. So let them call you weird. Let them stare. Let them wonder. And if you ever doubt yourself, remember this: the world may not understand your dance, but that doesn't mean the music isn't real. This is your rhythm. This is your voice. This is your life. Own it. With that said, thank you for watching, and until next time, remember, it's okay to be weird as long as it's real. Keep dancing to your own rhythm.